Hey everybody, Dustin here. In this video, I'm not going to be out looking for any rocks, but I am going to show off some of the geodes that I recently found at the Fox River. Sawed quite a few of those open and broke quite a few open. Also polished some other rocks that I had with my new wet angle grinder. So there's going to be lots of cool rocks to look at in this video. Come along with me, check them out. So I'm going to be cutting open some geodes today on my tile saw, and then I'm also going to polish some pieces and maybe some of the geodes if they turn out cool with the wet angle grinder that I recently got from Kyle, World Rock Hounds. Here's what we'll be working with today. Big old pile of geodes, and you've seen this before if you checked out my shorts. This is one that I recently polished. Let's look at it in the sunlight here. I don't know, I feel like that one needs some more work, but we'll see. What I want to do today, if I'm able to clean this up on the saw, is this one. It has some nasty cut marks here that are gonna cause some problems, but this piece has so much potential. And to give you an idea of what is potentially inside the geodes, here's one that I broke open that's pretty solid. And this other one turned out really nice. Check this guy out. So hopefully we'll get something like that out of our cuts. Also, I'm going to be polishing this. This is a piece that I cut open when I first got my tile saw, and it was way cooler inside than I expected. So this is gonna be awesome. This is some Missouri lace agate that I found a couple years ago. And last but certainly not least, we have a big old honkin' Kentucky agate slab here. It's got a little couple nubs that I need to take off first. I'm gonna try and polish that up. So if we don't have any cool geodes, stay tuned for this. You know this is gonna be good. All right, first on the chopping block is this guy. All right, let's take a look. Not too shabby, all right. All right, I have very low hopes for this one, but let's try it. All right, how'd we do? Hey, not too bad. There's actually a little cavity with crystals in there. I will call that a win. All right, since the small one was a winner, let's try this bigger one next. I don't know, I may have to do 2 cuts on this. Like, do once and then come back and cut what's left. We'll see. All right, well, it's definitely hollow. Nice. I think that one's gonna need a little bit of cleaning, but not bad. Not bad at all. All right, I'm gonna try this one next. This one feels pretty solid, but I don't know. We'll see. And we have, oh, it's solid, but it's kind of neat. All right, I might actually polish this one. All right, next on the chopping block, this guy. Well, how did we do? Sounds hollow. Oh yeah, nice. All right, curious to see what's going on with this beakite one here. Let's cut this next. Okay, well, judging at the speed that cut, yeah, 100% hollow. Still kind of neat looking inside though. All right, I'm gonna try this beakite guy next. I am positive that this one is hollow because it rattles. All right, how'd we do? Nice. All right. I'm gonna do one more bigger one. I think I might try and go lengthwise on this one. We'll see. All right, sailed through that thing. Nice. Again, needs a little bit of cleaning, but I think we got some nice crystals in there. All right, I have high hopes for this one. It's next. Well, that's new. A bit of an interesting blowout on that one. That happened while we were cutting it, so probably gonna be kind of dirty in here. Yeah, and interesting. Not as open as I thought inside. So because I'm bored and impatient, and I'm sure you are too, I'm just gonna show you all the geodes that I cut real fast because I wanna get to some of the other stuff that I mentioned that I wanted to polish. Okay, all the geodes are cut, so I will go through those and show those off at the end here. I did some work on this piece, grinded it down a little bit on the edge of the saw, so it's a little more flat. I don't know, it's still got some bad saw marks in it, but hopefully I can flatten that out. And now I'm gonna also use the saw to knock these little burrs off this Kentucky agate here. All right, so that went way quicker than I was expecting. Got this little chip in the corner here that, I don't know, probably is just gonna be an it is what it is situation. But I think that's nice and flat now. And I feel safe. People are target practicing. All right, this is the wet angle grinder. These pads just Velcro on here. It's super easy. It's got a water feed. I connected it to the hose there. And it's plugged in, so you always want to make sure that you have the water shroud on and that, you know, no water is getting up in here, that all the water is coming out and down. Very important. So what we're going to do, we're just going to start with the 50 grit disc, work our way through 100, 200, 400, 800, 1500, 3000, and polish up the Kentucky agate, the Missouri geode, the Missouri lace agate, and 2 of the geodes from the Fox River that I just cut open. This one is solid, but I think it's gonna look really cool polished. So my plan here is to kind of set everything up a little higher on this box so I don't kill my back this time. Wish me luck. Let's get polishing. All right, it's not perfect, but that will do. I'm gonna put the 50 grit pad on here, trying to get it pretty centered. That's important. Make sure it's good and on there. And then away we go. Yeah, so I'm not gonna show you all the detailed steps of polishing. You just have to go through, start with the lowest number, work your way up. It's a tedious process. You have to spend the most time by far at the beginning, I've learned. I'm still learning the process here and my results aren't perfect, but I got some good ones. All right, well, we are getting there, but still some saw marks there. This one is just taking a while. All right, phase 1 went smoothly. These, of course, went the quickest. This one took a while, but I think I finally got it nice and flat. Same with the Kentucky agate. It wasn't nearly as bad to start off with, but it's big. It took it a while to get flat. And this one was just pretty jagged. That took a while too, but I think now it's gonna start going a little faster. I'm gonna take off the 50 grit pad, put on the 100, and I should just breeze through the rest of these. So yeah, breezing through the rest of them. The steps beyond the first step go a lot quicker, but I learned that I should have been a little more thorough and checked my work. I did all right, but definitely not perfect. I'm gonna have to go back and polish some of these again. All right, and here are all of the geodes that I cut open, minus the ones I polished. Some of them are definitely cool. That one's gonna be good. this one had pseudo-cubic quartz inside, so that's cool. Some of these are pretty neat. I'm not sure if that's quartz or calcite crystals inside that one. And for the satisfaction, let's dump this out. It's in there. And I think some decent crystals. Nothing to write home about. But yeah, only one of them broke. And got some decent ones here. Some of them are really sparkly. If I could find light. There's light. It sparkles. This small one turned out really cool. Check this out. It almost has like agate inside. Kind of weird coated crystals. Thought that was pretty cool. And I think it polished pretty well. And here is the lace agate polished up. You can see on the left, I think we have a little bit of limonite after hematite, giving it that metallic sheen. This has some super cool details in it. This is gonna need some more work. It was just rough to start with. And this piece, same thing. Pretty good, but it has that big scratch right there. But there's lots of cool stuff going on here. Check out how red that is. That is crazy red. And speaking of crazy red, check out this geode. My friend Sherry actually found this, and she gave it to me cut a while back, and I finally got around to polishing it. I would definitely consider this plume agate. You can see some plume stuff going on in there, I think. Super cool. And last, but certainly not least, the Kentucky agate. Again, it's not a perfect polish, but I think for what I was doing, pretty good. Some nice details in there. Check those out. Little teeny tiny flecks of red. Right there you can see some. So I think that's pretty good. Took that all the way up to 3,000 grit, starting at 50 after knocking the little nubbins off. I consider that a success. And the other geode from the Fox River that I polished that was solid has some interesting inclusions inside, and I think it turned out pretty cool. Well, even the butterflies thought I did a good job and stopped to check out my rocks, perhaps thinking they were flowers. I think that this Kentucky agate turned out absolutely amazing, and so did the red plume agate geode. I still need to do some work on the lace agate, and whatever, I'm learning. But this video is not done. We're going to head to the St. Louis Mineral and Gem Society picnic to crack some geodes, and there are some good ones.
Yeah, which one you want to do? That one there? Okay.
Yeah.
So all you want to do is you just want to probably, that's going to be a little hard, but we could try, or we could do it that way. Which way do you?
Yeah, whichever way you think it'll go.
This right here.
I feel like it kind of already had a crack like that going, maybe.
Yeah. They'll be deep then, but if you do it this way.
Whatever way you think.
Well, I always like to do it this way, so it's a dish. You know what I'm saying? See, and
Donnie, did you bring your big geode that you cracked?
I did. It's over by the coolers.
I want to see that.
Yeah, I'll follow up.
So the trick is
Are
to get
these
it
from
to
the
stay.
church too?
Third
Yeah, I
hand.
believe so.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And see that little guy fits in that groove there, you know.
Yeah.
And then because I want the chain to be tight. There we go. There we go. There we go.
Yes.
Now get this guy. Get him back. Needs the ground to help. Needs the ground to help.
I have no eye. Wait, it's tight. So I do have eye protection. Is it tight?
Yep. There you go. So now you can
Okay.
start
Now we get to cranking.
Yep.
Oh, I'm hearing it. Oh, do you hear that? Yes.
Oh yeah,
It's
I don't even
popping.
need the ratchet, man.
It's coming. Almost.
Man, that quick? Yeah,
Cracking it.
Oh, this one was kind of a
it was already broken, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, it's completely cracked.
Yeah,
Might just be able to get
Oh, it was a rotten one. So what happened is this one had cracks and water got in there, and he had some. There's calcite. That's old oxidized calcite that the water deteriorated. You know, but hey, it's calcite. It's not even quartz. That's a good one. Yep. And then if it gets too hard, you can put the ratchet on. Oh, there you go.
There, I think it popped.
I think you popped it.
I
Yeah.
heard a pop.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna go. It's loosen it up.
All right, I think we got a good break.
Oh, I'm excited.
Oh yeah. There you go.
Oh, nice.
Yep. That's pretty cool.
Now that one. That one.
And it leaked a little. There's some mud in there, you know.
Yeah.
So you can clean that up.
Nice.
And that's chalcedony, yeah. Quartz.
This is nice.
Yeah.
The collective. Ooh.
There's water in it.
Sometimes there's water, sometimes there's sand in it, you know. But that way you know they're hollow, you know. Oh, here we gotta do this.
Yeah.
French time.
Yeah.
I see smoke. Flaming dust. Oh, watch out, boys. Debris. I see a little bit.
Oh, come on.
Come on, it's yeah. Whoa.
Oh, it's solid. Oh my goodness.
It is. It's solid.
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
What a beautiful.
So this is great for landscaping or a turtle cage, you know, if you got one.
You know what? My kids brought home from the last geo trip in Ohio.
I'm banking that one solid. So we'll have to
What do you think of this one?
We have had it as late as. Wow, man, I just don't know. It is cracked. Who knows how this one's gonna break? I almost want to say crack it this way.
That's what I was thinking
Yeah.
too.
So
Yeah, we'll put it in there like that.
like that, yeah, because
I haven't got into one yet.
How do we do? Hey, not too bad. There's some cool stuff
yep.
in there. Nice.
So we thought it was solid, and we were almost right.
Almost solid.
And that's just it. You never know. Sometimes there'll be, you know, a little $half space in there, and it could be very pretty. You never know.
So I'm staying up all night.
And if you want to make one of those night lights, you already got the space
Yeah,
to
for
start
sure.
enlarging.
They didn't. These were mug packs, so they didn't suffer wear and tear like
This
some of
one's
the
really
Geodes.
nice. I like that one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's gorgeous.
Cool. Yeah, this one is a weird shape.
I remember, I think you asked me about this one.
Yeah,
When you
and
found
then
it.
I found one that was already broken open that was similar, and then I
Yeah,
found a
and it
couple
was
more,
pretty, yeah.
and they were all good. So
Because
I
I
was like,
said, oh no, keep it.
yeah,
Because it's unusual from the texture or the outside. That's why I said, oh, keep it.
yeah.
Well, that was easy.
Did it pop?
I think so. I think. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh
it
yeah,
went.
yeah.
It went.
Oh, it was kind of rotten.
Oh, got filled with sand. That's gonna be a good one
Another
though.
rotten one. But yeah, if it cleans up, you bet.
Oh yeah, you can tell it's
Yeah,
gonna have
soak
good.
it in some vinegar or acid. You won't hurt it because that's just muck.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
won't-
that's
you
just
won't hurt
sand
it.
and stuff that got in there. Yeah, no, it has good, nice
Yeah.
crystals inside. I figured it would. Cool. All right.
Oh no.
This is a
no,
big one
no,
here.
No.
No?
You lost your bite. Wait, I
Ah.
think I can catch it.
Okay.
But will I have enough?
Man, I don't know.
Yep. See. Oh.
Wait, it's starting to go.
Oh, come on.
You can do it! Come on!
That's it, I'm out of biting. I'm out of biting. I ain't gonna break the machine.
Okay.
Well, hang on. Let me get it in position.
All the minds are coming
This
together.
is where I like to use the ground. See, like, get over there, buddy. Get down, you know?
Yeah.
Well, you know, I don't want to get it uneven. And then, come on.
And then that happens.
I don't want to lose that.
Oh,
Yeah, get that.
I'm not helping.
No, that's cool. Get the pin in there. Get the pin in there.
And then that happens.
Yeah. Get the pin in there. Right. Now, we were saying we want to break it along that, but we don't have to do it that way.
Right.
We do it this way.
Yeah.
Right.
That doesn't feel like I'm doing anything.
Really? Well, I backed it off all the way.
Okay.
You could do it by hand to get it going. Yeah. See, that's another thing you do. You don't want to be lazy. You want to back it off every time.
Yeah,
and that helps get it like this.
Go ahead and give it.
Use Jeff power.
But you want to back that dude off all the way.
All right. Jeff says he wants to drink the geode powered water. I don't know about this, man. I think you're just going to be drinking Fox River water, but.
I'm taking a glass.
Oh, man.
Y'all make me jealous.
Oh, look at that.
There really
Look at that.
is water in there.
Oh, wow.
And it's pretty.
That's awesome. All right, dude, I think that may have been an anhydro.
It's
It
clean
looks
water.
like it. That
It
looks
wasn't
like
bad.
really
I don't
clean
think
water.
it had any cracks.
Yeah.
Now drink some.
Dude,
No, I don't
that's
think
so
I would drink
cool.
any. But the question is how old is that water?
Yeah.
Jeff, would you want your organs to be crystal?
I don't know.
Wow.
Is it oil?
No, that's water.
That's
All right.
That's cool.
That's super cool.
There were no cracks.
Yeah, do it, Jeff. Jeff has the geode powers.
I believe Oregon Trail said it best. You died of dysentery.
You died of geode water
Actually,
poisoning.
It had no taste. It's very old.
Yeah, so I think that was an anhydro. That's really cool.
Awesome, man.
Rich, thank you so much for helping me break
You're
those,
welcome.
man. I
Anytime,
appreciate it.
Anytime. Thanks for bringing
That
them along.
that was worth it right there. That's awesome. Right after we cracked that geode, the sky cracked open. Check this out. Yes, let me see. All right, cracked 7 geodes with the soil pipe cutter here. This one had the decayed calcite. This one still needs some cleaning, but you can see it's going to be some awesome botryoidal chalcedony. Got some nice crystals here. I think those will clean up if I soak it. I think that's tannic acid stains from the river. This one, again, had a crack in it. Got some silt and stuff in there. This one was basically solid. And same with this one, although there is a nice cavity on this side. But man, oh man, this one, that turned out so cool. And I think it was an actual anhydro, since the water inside was clean and not muddy. I don't think it was cracked. I don't think river water got in there. It almost did. You can see some mud around the edges here where there was a pre-existing crack. But I think Jeff's gonna be okay. What an awesome, awesome find. Big thanks to St. Louis Gem and Mineral Society for helping me crack these at the picnic. Well, I couldn't end it like that. I decided to pressure wash these real quick. All the good stuff from the Fox River, some other random stuff from Haunted Ridge that I've had for a while that I've been wanting to soak. All these are gonna get beautiful. And I'm really excited about this one because I think we're gonna see even more going on under those crystals
and they're gonna look pink underneath, and it's gonna be freaking glorious.
All right, everybody, if you're still with me, thank you for watching this far into the video. This has been a long one, longer than I expected. Let's take a look at some of these. I got the highlights here. All right, start off with the honorable mention here. The almost solid one, and this one, which had a little bit bigger void inside with some nice crystals. That's pretty cool. The one with calcite that I pressure washed, you can see some more interesting stuff going on there. But I don't know if that's worth investigating any further. Let me know if you want to see that cleaned up in a future video. This one is the one that had all of the sand in it. And here's that chalcedony one cleaned up. Look at that beauty. And how interesting is this? There's a little quartz crystal there on the side, and then you can see it kind of transition to the pseudo-cubic, and then you get the botryoidal. That's super cool. I like that one. I didn't get this one on film being cracked, but it was really stained with the tannins from the river, and I think it has some natural cracks in it that got those tannins in it, and it gives it that cool brown color. Definitely by far and away though is the one that Jeff drank out of here. Look how nice it looks, all cleaned up. And look at that weird chalcedony hanging out on those crystals down there. At least we think that's what that is. Here are some of my favorite small ones that I cut on the tile saw. A couple others that I cracked that I put in the iron out. Some random broken ones already from the Fox River. Fully clean now. And as a special bonus, that Haunted Ridge piece, got that soaked. The other ones are still soaking. They weren't quite done. How cool is that? And what I polished. Here's the solid geode. See if we can see those inclusions in it a little better. Yeah, there you go. And you can see my polishing skills aren't perfect either, but whatever. This one also, very interesting. And as predicted, it is gorgeous. You can kind of see some of the pink color under the crystals on the bottom there by where it just flashed. So that is an amazing piece. Super happy with that. I didn't even know Missouri had plume agate, but I think it definitely does. And I didn't find this. No one local found this, being from Kentucky, but I traded for this a while ago. I think this one turned out really awesome. Let me zoom in here and see if we can see some of those bands. Yeah. Super cool. Again, we see my polishing is not perfect, but whatever, don't judge me. I'm gonna come back to these. Definitely going to come back to this guy. I mean, I really have to, right? Because it's just beautiful. Anyway, those are the highlights. Thanks for watching, everybody. Well, if you're still watching, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed all the cool rocks that I showed off in this video. In the future, I'll probably not do videos like this that are this long. I just had a lot of cool rocks that I wanted to get through and show off. I wanted to open up some of those geodes and try and polish some things, and have been wanting to get all this done for a while, so it's all crammed in one video. Thanks for watching, everyone. Rock on.